All right. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. It's been a hot minute. Um, yeah, it's really been a while. I don't think I've uploaded since like March or something. Um, I kind of got too caught up at work not for to do this. You know what I mean. I got stuck in the cycle of just working, but I'm trying to open up. And I move into college next week, so I feel like I'd have a decent bit of free time to keep doing this there too. So we should be fine. I think what I'm gonna try to start doing is just do pretty short episodes, but more consistent instead of the half hour I used to do. So maybe this would be like 10 minutes, you know, and be like my devotion for the day and yours. And I just have notes down, so I'll just start going. Um, so what I have is when Jesus addressed everyone to come to him, he did not call the people who were ready or the ones who were basically followers of him, you know? Um, he didn't call people who had their life planned out, even. But the people he called were basically weak, had a lot of burdens, you know? They were lost. Um, they were stuck within themselves, you know? And they didn't know they had such big loads that they never wanted to carry, you know? Um, the invitation Jesus offered basically wasn't reserved for anyone. And I feel like most people, they always hold up. Okay, sorry, I thought the recording cut off. So, as I was saying, I feel like most people, even myself, we always feel like we have to arrive basically at Jesus' doorstep in at least decent condition, you know? But Jesus always said, you know, come now and come as you are. And you being weak or lost or heavy laden isn't a disqualification to be with Jesus. But it makes you overqualified in a sense almost, if you want to think of it that way. Um, he never even said that he'll show you where to find rest, but the rest is not a technique or a schedule or a spiritual discipline, that those have their place. Um, the rest is a person, beloved, and it flows from being in a relationship with Christ himself, from bringing the weight of our lives into the presence of one who is infinitely strong, infinitely gentle, and completely acquainted with grief, our grief at that. Um, Also, wherever you are in life, you can get invited to Jesus whenever. Whether you were born yesterday or you're 10, 15, 35, it doesn't matter the age. Um, the invitation is almost intended for people who pretty much have nothing left. You don't have to be a billionaire and, you know, do all these extra things to get appraisal. Um, like I said earlier, you may think you need to clean yourself up before you pray, or try as hard as you can to settle your guilt before you can even think of opening the Bible. But that's exactly what the devil wants from you. He wants you to believe that you can only draw near to Jesus once you have improved things in your life, once you have basically, I guess in a sense, come to know yourself, you know. Um, Basically you feel like you've redeemed yourself, but you can't find that without Jesus, you know. Um, but that's very far from the truth. Jesus wants you to basically like own up to it and come to him because He wants you to come up to the throne of grace, and he's already there waiting for you. The only thing that matters, or basically the only thing that's the middleman, is simply if you'll come to him or not. And then I have from Matthew 11:28 through 30. It says, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you, and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." And that verse basically just repeats what everything I just said. All you have to do is go to him, and he will soothe you. All right. So, like I said, I was going to try to keep it short. We're going 6 minutes in. Like I said, I'll probably try to do like a little devotional like this every day. Yeah. I'll try to do that. It doesn't take long at all. And that way I can keep staying consistent. All right. Y'all know we also cover sports on this. So y'all probably know the Hall of Fame game for the Panthers and Cardinals was last night. That was a great game. Y'all know I'm a Panthers fan, or maybe you know. Honestly, we're going to a Super Bowl this year. No one can tell me otherwise. Bryce Young is my guy, even though we didn't see him play. But I got high hopes for the season. Baseball's also been crazy right now. I know most of y'all probably saw the Skubal trade with the Dodgers, but my Cubs shut them down anyways. So some slight. The standings haven't really changed much. Everybody's still in the same spot, pretty much. I'm hoping the Cubs can get to like 4th or 5th in the league soon. They are 3 games behind 70. Yeah, we got hockey season coming up soon. Football season is literally, well, it's here, but the full thing's right around the corner. I'm honestly ready for hockey season to start back up too. Football and hockey at the same time. It's insane. I'm also kind of ready for the playoffs to start for the MLB. I feel like this year's gonna be good. I just hope the Dodgers don't start, blocking in, but it's all right. Yeah, there's not really insane stuff to cover today, so I guess I'll call it at this. I'll probably try to post tomorrow too. Probably just another short devotion like this. So yeah, I'll leave y'all to it. Y'all just remember, you don't have to go to Jesus with everything figured out. It's like going to a guidance counselor. You never go to them to say, "Hey, I know my schedule. I don't need you." Or you get what I'm trying to say. But you go to him with your issues. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be you don't have to have everything figured out. You don't have to be a genius or whatever. You just go to him as you are, and you ask for him to guide you. So with that, I'll end the episode here, and I'll probably see you guys tomorrow.